Another food tip for this time of year I've been putting into practice myself, and one of them has really surfaced for me out of a very hilarious story that I won't go into now. It's far too long, complicated. And that is using our environment to set us up for success. Now, I've had lots of discussions with people about how we undervalue our environment and its impact on our behaviour, especially when we're trying to make changes, when we're trying to set ourselves up for success, when we're trying to minimize the effort and maximize the outcome. And this is really important from a behavior analyst point of view, because if we want to achieve a result, we need to make it easy for people to get started. And those of you that have done coaching with me will know that initially we work hard together to get that connection, to get some traction in the beginning so that you feel good about what you're doing. If you're going to commit to anything, you need to feel successful initially. And often we really find that difficult to kind of lower our expectations and set ourselves up with a smaller, achievable goal to kickstart our progress. We seem to understand it with other people, but we really struggle with ourselves. It's like, I need to be able to go out there and run 20K straight away, or I need to be able to suddenly completely redesign my nutrition plan and achieve a result. And, you know, the realist approach is, what's the smallest step you can take today? And part of that is shifting your environment, making changes, making small, subtle changes in your environment. And if you're trying to stick to nutrition plans, start there. Start with what is actually around you. If you're trying to cut back on something, if you're trying to minimize it, remember that idea of having an allowance. Remember that idea of not beating yourself up. And then go through your cupboards and cut things out. Take one item out. Don't expect to have a blitz and clean everything out. Don't set yourself up for massive failure. Take one item out and think about how that environment supports your effort to eat healthy and stick to a goal or stick to a plan. Okay, it's really basic, isn't it? It's just so straightforward. But the challenge is building it into our daily life. And this is the advantage of having a coach that knows a little bit about behavior and a little bit about setting people up for success. Because the reality is, it is not a personal issue that you have. It's something that everybody struggles with. Some people deal with it better than others. And once we understand that we need to make alterations to our environment in order to shift our behavior, we stand a better chance of making progress. So if you're setting yourself a target, if you're setting yourself a goal, look at your current environment and how it supports that change. Hope that helps, guys. Love to hear how you're getting on. And remember those earlier tips about getting clarity. Is this getting you closer to your goal or further away? Don't beat yourself up. Have some fun with it. Catch up with you soon.